Just remember, if the hair in your butthole can grow and thrive in a shitty situation, so can you.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the baddest motherfucking podcast in the world, the Ant Money Experience podcast, unlike no other. With your boy, the greatest podcast host in the world, yours truly, Sir King Ant Money. Don't forget the greatest. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you are enjoying the last quarter of the summer because if you ain't did nothing by now, you need to get to it. I did my first pool party last week. A time was had. Unfortunately, I don't remember most of it. But with that being said, you are here for the unofficial start of the weekend. And when I tell you work has been whooping my ass, Claude had mercy. But also, if you are here right now, you are watching on the most dangerous podcast network in the world, the big exclusive network. If you got a podcast idea, your podcast needs a home, make sure you hit us up so you can come over to the winning team, man. Also, if you would like to be, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Let me say that. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the network and get your exclusive subscription so you don't miss none of the extras that we have on the network. We're going to premiere some of the, well, we're going to give a teaser for something that we got coming later this week. Well, tomorrow. And just in the spotlight portion of the show. But speaking of spotlight, if you would like to be a co-host on A Money Experience, ladies, also, if you would like to be on the spotlight portion of the show, make sure you DM me so we could get that happening. But before we go any further, a message from our sponsors. Scooty, what's happening? What's happening?
What's up?
Just like the two individuals in the comments did right now, make sure you comment if you are viewing so I can make sure that I give you the proper shout out you deserve. Scooty, did I freeze?
No, you're not frozen. Not on my
All right,
screen.
it's just my my laptop is on crack. But shout out the big roll.
I don't do crack,
Shout out
motherfucker. I sell
I
it.
sell it. Shout out the big roll. Shout out to El Presidente. And how are you doing this week, Scooty?
Oh, man, it's a week. My homegirl had her baby the other day.
Okay, okay. Shout out to that.
So I'm having a great week, honestly. It's man.
And money love the kids. Um, when I tell you, our ancestors didn't free us for me to still be working this hard.
I can promise you they didn't. I don't know. This cannot be in the future they talked about in the songs.
Yeah, this cannot be. I promise. I'm trying to take the vacation that they were supposed to get.
Mm.
But with that being said, let's jump into that. If it bleeds, it leads. Producer, let's jump to my first topic.
All right. Thank you. Well, which camera do I look at? This one? Okay. My name is Blake the Brain, and this is my story about how I watched over 10,000 reels about the Netflix documentary trend.
Shout out to Burr and shout out to my bro Rel. Thank y'all for joining me this evening. And I swear he do not learn his lesson. He just gonna keep spelling Kanan with a K. But Scooty, the Netflix documentary trend. What are your thoughts on the trend?
So I've enjoyed it, but I don't know if you know this or not. Somebody got killed over that shit. I'm sure a couple people got killed over it.
Oh, I heard, but
Shorty went to expose her husband or ex-husband or whatever,
for being a
for being
PDF.
for being a PDF, and he came to the house. I mean, like at this point, she'd already. That's what I say, ex-husband, I believe, because she already had like paperwork on him and stuff. She was already like in the process of like get away from me type shit. And he came to the house, ended her, and ended himself. I said,
Yeah.
God damn. Niggas on TikTok like, oh, it's so funny, ha, 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 until it wasn't.
Yeah, so that is one thing. I've never been one to want to expose people online for anything because people do some strange shit when they get embarrassed and it's some shame. It was a rapper, a battle rapper from Philly, Tech Nine. It might have been almost 10 years ago now. And I mean, he was a legendary rapper, and some paperwork had came out with his name on it with multiple charges of soliciting minors. And he was due in court on Tuesday. Sunday night, he ended all that shit. But
Wow.
to the funniness of it, I've
Like,
enjoyed it.
I think
I've
it's pretty
enjoyed it.
funny.
Have you had a favorite one that was funny so far?
I did enjoy Terrell said he brought up the Morse Chestnut one. That
That
one
was
was
a good
funny.
one. That
Um
was definitely a good one.
I really don't have a favorite. I've been no, I just been doom scrolling, so it's all been funny as hell to me.
Yeah,
No,
I
I'm a
want to
clown.
say the Cheyenne Bryant one. She's just gonna continue to make a fool of herself, and I'm enjoying it.
All right,
Listen,
man. Terrified actually. I'm scared of people like that. Well, I am scared of people like I'm not scared of a whole lot of things. I promise I'm not scared of no like people like that. Oh, you gonna keep lying?
woman, have you no shame?
Nothing. I'm scared of you, baby. You don't care. Like I know I don't care, but bitch, you don't care. No, thank you.
Now, two questions. What's the last good Netflix doc you've actually watched?
Oh God. See, now I get ADHD. You know, like I watch nothing but like documentaries and shit. Um, but I don't remember like names of all of them. I still think. Matter of fact, I started one last night. I don't remember the name of it. It's one about something in Idaho.
Oh, I binged that last night. That
Yeah,
was some wild
yeah. I
shit.
started that shit last
And
night.
the timing of that dropping is insane because he just filed for a motion to have his murder plea thrown out.
Hmm.
You admitted to killing them in court.
You did it. What do you want to throw out exactly? So we all want to know. We're all confused about some shit.
That evidence was
Boy, I'm missing. I know what you're talking about too, Terrell.
now one of the funnier ones. Then the situation itself wasn't funny because this man had molested this minor, but this guy was a demon. He was just like I don't even know how to describe this man. He was an absolute menace. But the parents were also dumb in this case. But I think the only part of this documentary that was funny is he went on a car ride with this with his neighbor, and he told the grown man, he was like, I've been going through a lot. I need some relief. The guy was like, what do you mean? He said, you know, I
I
need.
man, if you could
And that
if you could
and
spare a
that
little bit.
man reached down in that man's pants and gave him a handy. For the longest time, I would get around my friends and be like, "Hey guys, I need some relief." But if you had one, what would it be called? What would it be about?
See, you guys start giving me questions like this ahead of time, so I can give you like an actual good answer.
Okay.
Because I've been thinking about shit like afterwards, like, oh man, I should have said X, Y, Z. But if I had Netflix documentary, it'll be Scooty the Untold Story, and it will be about how serious I am while also absolutely cackling in laughter.
Now, I I would do one, and they'd be like, I know I've needed to tell my story for a long time. So I know I go to work every Monday, and I tell them that I don't do anything on the weekends, but you're probably suspicious why I never have a voice. So I think I think it's time that I tell my story.
Because let me tell
They
you
like
something. This professional
supervisor
man
be
y'all think
like,
y'all got over here, the professional who? Please,
my
please.
supervisor, I mean, I don't be that professional. My supervisor be like, so what you do this weekend? Nothing. I was just chilling. Oh, so like you didn't do anything? I played video games and watched Netflix all weekend. Oh, one dude was like, "Yo, your voice is always hoarse on Monday, like you in a singing group." I am. It's
I am
called It's called Brodesy. What up, JoJo?
Brodesy is
Uh
an unmatched, uncharted. That's documentary right there. You niggas need documentaries. That's it. You
oh.
don't even individually at this point. All y'all, it's like the whole little crew. Oh my god, you niggas aren't just. Oh my god.
Good Lord, we talking about forming up and doing a 24-hour stream.
Add me to that bitch. Guest
But
star. Add me to that mother. Because I got some questions about some. I got some. So I got some bones to pick actually.
oh shit. With that being
Yeah.
said, producer, my next topic, please. Now, the Greek was you may be unfamiliar with it, but the Greek picnic in Philly was a picnic that they had, and all the sororities and fraternities would come out in the park, and they would act up with a comedian Tay Boogie. Now, this was actually a video, but I didn't really necessarily care for the commentary. Now, I would say for you, the equivalent of the Greek would be the Freaknik.
Yeah.
So my question is, if you could bring back the Freaknik, would you? You could take that damn producer.
Yes, with stipulations.
Okay.
So, because I mean, a little serious real quick. It was a whole bunch of things happening there that were really inappropriate and really fucked up or whatever. But the overall idea of it, absolutely. Y'all can't got phones up in here though. Y'all can't got phones. Y'all can't even bring out weapons and shit here because y'all people don't know how to act no more.
Now,
Y'all
I'm
posting shit
familiar
everywhere.
with what you mean when you say that, and those same problems were happening at the Greek. The
Because that's
only
what
difference,
happens.
the I would say one of the things that was bad about the Greek was where it was situated. It literally locked the city down. You could not move on that side of town residually up to it. I think the idea of it is good, but some things you gotta let
Yeah.
live and die. I don't think that in today's environment that well, I can't say that because with the Roots picnic being where it is, that's not too far from where the Greek would be situated. And 3 nights of the Roots picnic, no issues. I mean, since the Roots picnic has moved to West Philly in the area that it is, there hasn't been any reported issues. So I don't know. Maybe it could be possible, but I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a
I feel that same way about like about Black Bike Week. Like and let's be very clear, these are not like race specific situations. I was going to large crowds of white people willingly by myself, like voluntarily type shit. So I might like my events be real black or whatever, but like these things happen across the board everywhere
yeah,
because it's an issue, it's an ongoing situation.
yeah,
But like Black Bike Week thing, some things like you said, you gotta let things die because y'all ain't gonna act right for real. And people
man.
are not acting the way they was at one point. You it used to be, you could do it and then party continue, whatever. You're getting pow powed at this point. Something's gonna happen to you.
Yeah, you getting listen,
And now we trying to figure out what is
you
going on. Now it's a whole other big situation. Now it's a scandal. It's
listen.
scandalous now.
You be like her on my t-shirt right now. But with that being said, producer, my next topic, please.
3,000 miles What they gonna say now? What they gonna say now? The doubters, the haters, the ones that said we wasn't gonna make it. What they gonna say now?
Philly to California, a total of 3,000 miles. And I'm going to be completely honest. I was definitely, I'm not going to say a hater because there's nothing for me to hate on. But I was definitely a doubter. I did not think he was going to make it. I absolutely salute him. I'm glad he proved me wrong. I mean, he had an incident where he had some adversity along the way. There was an incident where he was hit by a car and he still continued. Because let me tell you, if I got hit by a car, I'm going to tell you what I wouldn't finish doing. A goddamn thing. It would have been, listen, y'all, I tried my leg, my back. I wouldn't have made it, but shout out to him. Uh, I'm not sure about the amount that they say he raised, but allegedly it's been reported that he's raised over $100,000. If that is true, salute. I'm glad that he made it, and I'm a fan of anybody setting a goal and it might seem impossible because I'm going to say to myself, not to you, because I don't like to discourage, but I don't seem likely. But shout out to him and wish you continued success.
No, I agree.
Oh, please.
I don't be a hater.
She look like a freaky ass cheetah.
Don't make me stand up and show you this ass that I picked up over here. Don't play with me.
Oh,
yeah, let's calm down because I'll do it. Yeah, get your views up. I'll get your views up. Better stop it. But I have realized also that I am a quitter. I'm not just realizing this, but you hit me with a car, I ain't want to back here no fucking way.
Yeah, he was on live. That shit said don't. And you just seen all his shit. Now I'm not going to lie, as y'all know, because from that video that I played with Corey getting hit by the car, I'm going to laugh at some shit.
What do you mean by it? What? I missed that.
Oh,
was the car okay?
With that being said, producer, my next topic, please. Woman arrested after posing as a Costco sample lady was handing out shots of tequila in tiny ketchup cups to celebrate the weekend. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when I come across certain videos, I don't research them to find out if they're true. I think that is absolutely hilarious. Now, Scooty, you walking into Costco. Hey, have a shot. It's the weekend. You doing it?
Yeah.
You know what? It's funny because the liquor store across the street from me, I walk in and they'll be handing out samples and they're like, yo, I'm cool. Like
I was just gonna say that.
But I have been somewhere and they're like, we're testing this new tequila. I'm like, oh, good.
Thank you. I will taste that. As a connoisseur myself, I was in Mexico. I know how to taste different things. Is that reposado? You got.
Yeah. Is this tequila from Mexico?
Mexico? Oh, okay. Tequila. It's tequila?
Tequila.
Is it blanco or como se dice reposado? Anejo? Anejo. See, because we can get into it for real.
But Frida real. Like y'all got a lot of people that should be in jail. She should not. Now, if we got a march for her freedom, I am there. Oh, Big Exclusive, kill me with Big Exclusive. I don't, sir. How do you not?
What does he drink?
How do you not drink tequila?
What does he drink?
I've drank.
Not you.
I know I've drank vodka with him before.
You're drinking vodka. You're a grown ass man, mind you.
I'm not gonna lie. I still indulge in a little Ciroc myself.
But you also drink adult drinks. This nigga drinking fucking 5150. Shut up.
Now, with that being said, another topic. I was waiting for it.
Hold the fuck. First of all, who the fuck you talking to? Okay?
Grown ass man, mind you.
I got the power. Now you don't know what the fuck I drink, okay? Aunt came to the Halloween party I was co-hosting, and that's the bottle they gave us because we was VIP. Now, On some grown man shit, I like a little brandy, a little whiskey. And fun fact, I make it my fucking self. And tequila gonna forever taste like dirt.
Because you got a bad palate. You're childish.
They said,
Mother man.
he said, Brandy. I said, okay, hold on the corner, nigga.
What are we talking about?
Now, with that being said, producer, my next topic, please. Now, Louisiana man mugshot goes viral after he was arrested for pushing a 9-year-old boy for cutting his hair while he was asleep. Now, this is another one, because I don't play with kids either. I will whoop a kid's ass. I do not care. Control your kid. But looking at that haircut, do you think that a child deserved it?
I mean,
Deserved
I
to be
should.
cool?
Me again. I'm not. While I am a little bigger sometimes, I am pretty tall or whatever. I do hit like a mule kick backwards. I'm still a woman. I would punch a baby in the chest.
Yo,
Would knock the air out of that child. Pushed. I would have. Go get. And matter of fact, go get your mother next. Because somebody here is gonna pay for this.
and Pussy Lucky, that's all it was. Got
Yes,
him looking
Tank.
like Patch. Yo, he definitely looked like Patch. That when I looked at that, I scrolled past it. Then I came back. I was like,
You had a double take.
what was he arrested for? Free that man.
Listen, matter
Man,
of fact, arrest that child. Actually, that's a
arrest
bad
that
kid.
child.
I know that little kid got motherfucking silver caps in his tooth, in his mouth. I know he do. I know he do. Because ain't no fucking way that much hair. That's not a little ear. Like you weren't here.
You was getting busy,
You was
and I
motherfucking stepping
know,
it up.
I know. He walk up and say, I know you fucking. Nah, yo, free the real. But
Yeah,
with that being said, producer, my next topic, please. That's true. How asleep was he?
knocked out.
Ladies and gentlemen, King James has filmed his way to Philly and will be playing for the Philadelphia 76ers. He signed a 2-year, $8 million contract. When I tell you I was in Philly on Friday, right after it was announced, the city is up. We going to the chip. I don't care if it's the Thunder. I don't care if it's the Spurs, 6-5. But y'all know how I like to end. If it bleeds, it leads. Oh, wait. First of all, before we go there, ladies and gentlemen, until February, this weekend will be the last weekend without football. I repeat, this weekend will be the last weekend without football until February. It's up, ladies and gentlemen. Can't wait. Shout out to the Pets. I would like to thank the Philadelphia Eagles for their contribution because y'all gonna see how it's gonna look when y'all guy is on our squad playing with an actual quarterback. Now y'all know how I like to end. If it bleeds, it leads every week. Producer, play my funny video of the week. Till I drive you away. What were your thoughts when you saw that video?
Um, Relatable, but only because I be the funny table.
I'll be at the fun table.
So, because I know y'all fucking hating. Because not only am I getting free drinks, so I'm getting a little. Hey, here we go. Oh no, we mispoured. We got you guys extra shots on accident. Like we're getting things like this. We're having
Yo,
fun. Because
for sure.
you made me laugh. I'm gonna tip you better, buddy. Let's go. I love you.
I have been the asshole. We went to this restaurant and it took us 30 minutes to get our drinks. It took us like another hour to get our food. I was heated. I was hangry and drunk. And when I tell you I gave that waitress a hard time, but she still thought I was funny and she still comped us on the meal.
There we go. I love that.
But I'm always at the fun table. I'm never the one like, "Ooh, And then I say stupid shit like the waitress would say, "Well, I'm Brittany. I'll be your service." So I walk away, and I'm like, "Brittany." She'd be like, "No, I got trust issues. I had to make sure that was really your name."
I went to a bar the
Or
other day with my homegirl, or with Kim. We
yeah,
hit the bar or whatever. We walk in and one of the bartenders is like leaving. So as I'm walking in, she's walking out. She's like, "God damn!" So we start flirting back and forth or whatever. She's like, "You don't know what you drinking, baby? I am drinking tequila and so is she. Come on, get your ass up here." We both want a shot tequila and I want a tequila and Red Bull and a tequila and pineapple. Thank you so much, beautiful. We go together real bad. I went back the next day. Got some more drinks. I love you. You love me.
you're gonna keep playing gay, and they're gonna try. They gonna try
Oh
you.
no, not you. Now I got my butt ate. Please don't do it. No.
With that
Yeah.
being
Play
said,
with somebody else.
let's jump into that lounge talk. For the lounge talk topic tonight, we gonna get to it. But before we go there, y'all know how I like to begin my lounge talk with a little wine cooler topic for this evening.
Let's have
Now,
one.
um, but Scooty, I asked this question a
And
little
is
while
say,
ago, and I got some interesting feedback. But the one thing that people stated is they thought about some stuff afterwards. Now, my first question is, do you have a favorite white people saying?
oh, I really enjoy calling people. I see you next Tuesday.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good bar. You barking up the wrong tree. Yeah,
That's a good one too.
yeah. I have a couple because yeah, I do hang out with. By God, let's go and tell you. By God,
By
that's a good
God.
one. That's a good one. I so you know how they like say something like wild ass shit, like put your head in my ass and call me a puppet. What the fuck? Shit like
Yo,
I favorite love them.
middle-aged white men have the funny bend me over and fuck me in the ass. Now, when I told you,
So I was fucking wife in the asshole, right? So listen, that's 2 person. Relax. I was fucking wife in the asshole, and I told her, like, hold on, nigga. All I said
take
was
my nuts
I
and
asked what
put
you
them
did
in a
this weekend.
grinder. Yo, when they get mad at me,
Ooh,
you know
one of my
what?
favorites.
You know what really chaps my ass?
No, because my ass would be chapped. Chad, what the fuck? What are you? Oh,
But I I was a shout out to white girl Nick. I was walking out the office one day, and a guy, he saw like somebody he was in the army with for years, and he hadn't seen him in a while. He was like, "There he is." I said, "Yo, is that the white version of Yo, what's good, my nigga?" She was like, "This is really funny." And it I could see it. It actually could be. Because when
John,
they
that's
get
you.
when they see there he is.
Hello.
Now, my second question for the wine cooler topic this evening is, do you have a new recent favorite song?
Like a song just came out. That's new.
Yes.
Ooh. Let me open my Spotify up and give you back because I do, but I can't remember the name of it.
Now, I will tell you, last Friday when I was on my way back to Philly, I listened to this one Apple Music playlist, and it's a mixture of just everything new and everything that's popping right now, R&B and rap related. And this one song, Ghetto Love Story, came on, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" Turned it off instantly. I was watching a video on Instagram on Tuesday, and it was like when you link up with the crew. And I actually listened to the words of this song, and I was like, "Yo, this song is actually funny." I think I wasn't in the mood to hear it that day, but the song is fucking hilarious.
The song that I got is "Mad at Fire" by LMA.
Ooh, that one.
Listen, no, it's a dude. It's a dude. This is a
LMA.
dude. I might be saying his name wrong. It's like Lemine, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
a chunky dude. So
Okay, I was about
I'm
to say
probably
that ain't
not
LMA.
LMA. Not no, yeah. But how do you say his
That's
nigga name?
LMA.
Batman. No, it's Batman. Batman. What? How do you say his name? It's just called Matter Fire. It's very much so a like you're mad at me because I love you, but you're not mad at the fire that it burns you or the water that it da. And I'm like, oh,
I've heard this song.
let
It
people be
actually
toxic.
came up on a playlist for me a couple, I'm gonna say sometime last week, but no, that's a fire song. I get that one
What?
too.
And I'm evil, so I'm like, oh, sin. Because how you gonna be mad at me for being who I am? If you love me or you don't. I don't know what the issue is.
I'm looking at comedian Tate Boogie's comment, and my song right now is "When My Belly and My Boobs Fit." With that being
Now,
said,
if I play that
we
song
are
right now, listen to it, I'm be mad as hell, ain't I? Because why are we what are you talking about?
now. I'm not gonna lie to you. The song that concerns me is this "Quiet on the Creek." Um,
Why does it concern you?
uh, I heard an old head say what "Quiet on the Creek" means, and I was like,
What did he tell you it means?
"Yeah, it's just not for me." You know,
Oh,
ladies have a time, have a slice. Listen, you ain't got to worry about brothers singing that like we singing spinach dip.
shit.
I,
Shit.
but
Again, I said it once, I said it again. Who gonna be the girls? These niggas singing everything, and they got fucking bedazzled pants on. Because apparently birds are attracted to shiny things, but I don't know.
okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, for the lounge talk topic this evening. Now, I last week was on Facebook scrolling, and I saw a post that said men do not have accountability. And I was like, look it up. That's what you think. Let me scroll through these comments. And it was a bitter woman fest. Not gonna lie to you. It was definitely a bitter woman fest. And I sat with that post for a couple of days, just randomly thinking about it. Then one day I was like, you know what? I think that women think that men don't have accountability, but I don't think you've realized that I don't think some of y'all know what accountability means. So it led me to a thought because a lot of those same women came over to my comment and they wanted to start the bash and talk shit. And I think we successfully got them up out of here. But before we start, because the topic is who has more accountability, men or women? Now, before we start, I would like to read the definition of accountability: the obligation of an individual or organization to accept responsibility for their activity, explain their actions, and disclose results transparently. Now, with that being said, do you think a majority of men lack accountability?
Mhm. I think that men and women both like accountability. Um, in all ways, in all these different places. I think that the whole like gender war thing, while I am a man hater, because things about killing bitches or whatever, reality is reality. Every man isn't killing everybody. Tay, please. I'm Tay. Tay, please.
We play too much.
Sick of it. Did you shit in my house?
That was wild.
The dog. I'm
I
finna get this
know.
dog. But I think that men don't both like accountability because I am an equal opportunity asshole. I think everybody's fucking stupid. I think everybody be in this bitch lying for no fucking reason. People like accountability for different reasons, and it's all because you're scared. You're scary. But if you like accountability, you're scary. Man, woman, and different. Because why are you? Because you like accountability. It's really easy for you to start being a liar. If you're a liar, what are you lying about? Why are you scared? You lie when you're afraid of some shit. Why are you an adult and you scared of some shit? Grow up. Quit being pussy.
Now, do you think most women lack accountability?
No.
Okay.
I also don't think most men like accountability. I think that people like
Now,
accountability as a whole.
now, producer, I want to know what the people got to say about that.
Yeah, drop that. And please join. Y'all never join, bro. Come on.
They be That's how I'm feeling today. Now, the producer dropped the link, and while Scooty, okay, she bet.
Nice try.
Now, what I am going to say is, I think that women definitely lack accountability more than men. And when I say that, I'm going to strictly use the basis as the women that I date. Because I think that when I look at like the women outside of who I date in my life, like JoJo, one of my good friends, like a sister to me, doesn't lack accountability. I think my mother doesn't lack accountability. They get on my nerves with certain arguments. My sisters, I think it's a 50-50. I won't say how. But
So
when I
you
look
think I
at
like you think I like accountability?
no, I also said when I make my comment, it's in reference to the women that I date. I did
What
say that.
about you as attracting people without accountability?
I can't tell you what it is.
Y'all can hey, I just know what it ain't, you feel me?
But now, when I say that, I think that when I've had conversations with women and accountability is on the testifying stand, it always becomes deflection. It's never taking accountability of an action that happened. It's always a deflection in some kind of way where, like, you did this, you did that. We're not talking about what I've done in the past. We're talking about this right here. You are not being accountable for your actions. Now, I had a conversation with my sister, and she said that she felt that most of the tourist men that she meet lack self-awareness, which I think kind of comes into play with accountability as well. And I was like, no, I don't. I'm very aware of my actions. Then my mother walked in on that conversation and was like, yeah, now you you say that, but you do dumb shit. I said, Mom, I'm self-aware of the dumb shit I did.
I know it's
The
stupid.
difference is I don't care. that's
Which is why
that's
I think a lot of these people, because again, words mean things, and you can't change the words to fit your criteria for shit or whatever, right? So I think when people say, oh, women like accountability, men like accountability, that's why I'm like, this is like this is really gray area for me, right? Because does this person like accountability, or do you not like the fucking answer you get when they give you an answer because they don't give a fuck about you and you think they do, so you think you deserve a better answer than whatever else.
now that's why I made sure that I was purposeful for the reason why I said I think that the women lack accountability, because it's not like they're giving me a good answer or a bad answer. It's always a deflection. Like, you are sitting here and you perfect example. I've talked about this before. I'm on a date. So the girl that I'm on a date with, I tell her like, hey, after we go to the movies, like, yo, I just want to see this. And she doesn't feel like it. But she would do things to be condescending and sarcastic. Now, When I got tired of the condescending and sarcastic comment, I yelled. She got mad. We get in the car. It was over to me. She wanted to bring up the conversation. Now, as we had the conversation, she was like, "You yelled at me. I don't like to be yelled at. We talked about this before. You know why I don't like to be yelled at." I didn't make up an excuse. I said, "You know what? I was wrong to yell at you." Now, I yelled because I was really, really bothered and pissed off in that moment, but I should have handled it a different way. I was wrong for yelling at you. Now, just like you said that to me, you do know that you're condescending and you do this thing where you're condescending and sarcastic. And whenever somebody's sarcastic and condescending to me, it always makes me feel like you think I'm stupid. You're talking to me like a kid.
Man,
Uh,
on Backpage is crazy. Why are you on
them,
Backpage? Are you also selling
you
ass?
can't whoa, what the what the
Tay said he was selling gloves on Backpage, and I was like, "Are you also like?" Because I don't know Backpage just being escort sites. Like, are you buying? You selling? I was
the
just asking a
glove don't
question.
fit? I think that's where he was getting at. If the glove don't fit,
No, he said he's
but
selling them on the. I don't know, whatever.
but when I addressed the fact that she's condescending and sarcastic, it was deflected to something else. Well, you could be sarcastic. We're not talking about me right now. We're your actions are on display. Just like you said mine's, I accepted it and I have no excuse. I yelled at you, that's the thing that you don't like. But why are you making up excuses and like beating around? Yo, what we doing right now? And I feel like whenever I've had situations, and not to say that I'm 100% accountable all the time. I think I'm in the 90 percentile, but I think that, well, where I think it gets a little weird is where people try to put certain things on you, pause, where I don't think that's correct about me at all. You're saying that you notice something about me that's a one-off, but you're trying to say that's a part of my personality. No, that was a one-off.
Right.
That happened because of their situation. No, I'm not going to say that, yeah, that's who I am. I'm not going to be accountable for something that I'm not.
I don't walk around yelling at bitches, but if I get frustrated enough, I might yell sometimes because I do enjoy yelling.
Listen, yell at them. They lucky that it ain't the 50s no more because
Listen,
man,
I'm gonna be go real quick.
Big
No,
exclusive. Welcome to the show this evening. What do you have to say on the topic at hand?
so I got a comment from Mimi on the back end. She said, in my opinion, men definitely lack so much more than just accountability. Men don't want to be men. Now, I wanted to address, like, in my opinion, overall, I feel like, and again, there's nuance here because every situation is situational. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
speaking
For sure.
overall scale. I feel like women lack more accountability than men, and I also believe they are expected not to be accountable at the end of the day. Now, here are some examples I'm gonna get into because at the end of the day, I think Ant, you guys focus more on a relationship type accountability, and I'm thinking of
Yes.
a more
In
universal,
general.
right? And
Okay.
the example I like to go to is, when was the last time you heard of a woman being locked up for a false accusation?
Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. Time out. The
I,
amount of people that's actually getting even arrested and going to jail for actually raping, those statistics, absolutely. Out of 100 men they get accused of because they actually did some shit. The 2% that's down there that's been falsely accused, only a small bit of them are even going to trial for anything to begin with.
she even
So,
she
the falsely accused situation, while I understand your point with that, not that great of an idea, not that great of a example, because of the fact that
kind of
niggas ain't going to jump for that shit regardless. The president, a
Oh,
lot of people, a lot of different things,
Dude, you had the floor. And
Go ahead.
what you like, that lack of impulse control is part of that accountability.
I have
Because
accountability. I know how to interrupt people.
I expected, the kind of respect that, I get when people are talking, you let them finish their thought. Like, you want to time out me because what you had to say was more important. No, I preface what I said by saying there's nuance. Did I not?
You did.
So at the end of the day, like I said, overall, women lack the most accountability and they're expected to not be accountable. Because again, one of the examples I like to use is I've seen multiple student athletes, college and in the NBA, get false accused, lose their whole life and livelihood, spend time in jail, only for the woman to turn around and say she made that shit up or it was a lie. I've never seen in any of those instances a woman get her accountability by facing charges for ruining some man's life. And the other example that I like to use is when it comes to women having kids by men. Men take care of these kids for the first, second, third, sometimes even up to 18, and find out kids aren't theirs, whether it's through a DNA test or anything. And that man then spent his life pouring into a child that's not his. Now, I just had a homie go through this, right? I'm talking, we know what it costs to raise a kid nowadays. And he took on that responsibility and raised, the kid. And she like 14, 12 or 14 now. He finds out the kid isn't his. What do you do with that? The woman knew the whole time that the kid wasn't his. Where's her accountability? She walks scot-free. That man invested his life, his emotions, his blood, sweat, and tears, his money, monetarily, he was vested. So at the end of the day, her knowing this information and holding this information in and not telling him, where does that leave him? And why aren't women held accountable in these situations? Again, to Scooty's point, it's not something that's so widespread that, it's on the front page or it's on the front of people's minds all the time. But we see these stories, especially in our neighborhoods, in our community. We see it all the time, whether it's reported on, whether it's made a big issue or not. Why is it that these women aren't charged with crimes? So that's why I think overall women aren't expected to take accountability because they get away with so many things that even, and here's another example. When a woman instigate an incident and she go get a big brother, big cousin, or whatever may happen, and that person gets killed
That's
or
the big one.
harmed,
Pause.
somebody needs to be
That's
held
crazy.
accountable for that. And that's all I'm saying. For me, I just think in the situation when it comes to overall men and women. Now, again, I started by saying relationship stuff, that's nuanced, that's different. But the question was, the way I interpreted it was overall, men or women. I just feel like women overall lack the most accountability, and it's okay, and it's widely accepted.
I didn't necessarily like that first example you had, but the last two, I can see where you were going with that with Scooty.
Okay. Stand by my first example. Sorry for interrupting you. I have ADHD. I do that a lot. The second example, actually, I'm gonna go from back because I'm starting to forget shit. You talked about raising a baby that's not yours. Da da da. Absolutely terrible thing. I don't play about childbirth, so I've never been in a situation like that. I don't know anybody in a situation like that because I don't deal with bitches that's iffy about if you pro abortion or you're not. You pregnant, you fucking two niggas at the same time, whatever. You having a baby by it, bitch, we're not friends. That's weird. You know who your baby daddy is? I don't want to be around that shit, personally. But I can see why I can also see why that's like accountability for women. Also, sir, why are you out here fucking everybody wrong? Where's your condoms? What are you doing to make sure that you're not spreading your seed? Because men can have babies every day of the year. A woman gets pregnant one time a year, or about one time a year, maybe twice in a humbug, depending on how long the year is or whatever. Accountability for the man at that point is also lacking because men are never they're held to, oh, that's fucked up. You're a deadbeat. Men are absolutely not punished enough for being deadbeats. There's deadbeat mothers. What? Oh, no interruptions. I was playing. Men get punished a little bit for it, right? You got to pay child support, But any parent that is not in physical custody of the child has to pay child support. That is how that works. Go to court, get your child support shit in order. Get your paperwork order. Get custody of the kid. If you're that worried about this woman taking the baby and taking the $35 a month or whatever it is, stop having sex so recklessly with people when you do not control the body. I can have sex as much as I want to because I'm pro-abortion. If I'm out here fucking 3 niggas raw or whatever, I'm not doing all these things, but if I'm out here doing that, I get pregnant, I'm immediately killing it. I'm not, and I'm changing my ways to not have to make sure that's not before form birth control, right? Hey, players fuck up or whatever, but the decision making is in the woman's hand at that point because you can't make nobody get an abortion.
You just witnessed real time the perfect contradiction, and when it comes to
we not have a conversation? I'm confused. What is the contradiction here? Accountability is being accountable for your actions.
You just admonished men for recklessly having sex raw, but you in turn say I can fuck raw niggas 3 or 4.
What I said was men are not in control of after baby's conceived. They're not controlling it no more because that baby is in that woman's body. Can you say you don't want the baby? Sure. Can you pay for it? All these different things, cool, yeah. But at that point, sir, you're no longer in charge of that because that's her situation. And if you're aware that the woman you're dealing with is out here thinking that way, and she's either pro-birth or pro-abortion or pro-choice or pro-whatever else, sir, now, don't put yourself in that situation.
Now I have to stop y'all because the example y'all use could go either way.
Which is why I said originally
they're like with
it's
the women.
Both sides. It's fucked up.
With the women, men can be guilty of fucking somebody that you know is rapidly fucking. You know that she's fucking other people, and you can fuck with her, and then she gets pregnant, and you in a space where you don't actually know. And then at the same time, I think that women can also be guilty of fuck. You know this nigga got 5 other kids, 5 other baby moms, and you still continue to fuck with him. He has a toddler right now
that he's not taking care of. Why are you dealing with that?
His kids are in a gap of 10 and younger, and he has 5 of them. And you continue to fuck with him, what you think you're gonna be different?
And that's the accountability.
That he's burdened.
I get behind the guy because bitch, what are you doing? Because man, what are you doing?
So I think the example that y'all use could actually go.
and that's my entire point right there. And that's my entire point is that yes, like and which is why when I first when this whole thing started, I'm like, yo, like it's really both sides. Like people act like it's one side that's worse than the other, or whatever else. But no, everybody has their own things to get away with. Oh, women are falsely accusing men of XYZ. And men are out here actually doing crazy shit to women and getting away with it. Like accountability is like on all sides. The morals in America is not really moraling the way they need to be moraling. I'm sorry your friend got put into a situation like that. I don't know if that was his wife or not or whatever else, but I am absolutely pro DNA test. At the same time, I'm pro you ask me for a DNA test when it's serious as I take childbirth, and I can test it is. I don't play around with no shit like that. You ask me for one, hey, you can take this baby and his divorce paper. I'm not doing any of that because I don't play with shit like that.
Now, I that was a good one. Now, big exclusive. Do you have any last words on the topic?
No, I just don't feel like I'm gonna be able to get them out.
I can't interrupt you no more. Don't do that. Don't do that. You got all your shit out. You checked me. I said, you know what? He's absolutely right. I got fucking quiet. Then I raised my hand to talk after Ant. Don't act like I've been interrupting the whole time. I said, like talking, you interrupted me. Then Ant interrupted me, and we kept moving forward. Don't do that.
Now, Scooty, do you have any last words on the topic? Oh, now everybody's so upset. Now,
I'm not upset. I'm just saying I got my point across already.
Oh, you're not being accountable for being upset.
Hey, just because you perceive me being upset, perception is not always reality. We're no longer in the army.
Oh, go to hell. With that being said, producer, let's jump into that spotlight. into the two clips that we are about to view right now.
You want me to play them back to back?
You ain't gonna give the introduction first, brother.
Oh, okay, my bad, man.
You don't do no foreplay. You just jump right in the yams.
So no,
Let me get to the yams.
so we starting to film more of the hot seats, and if you
Hell
don't know
yeah.
what a hot seat is I bring you on to a show, right? And you answer the questions as honestly as you can. It's 5 rounds. The questions get progressively harder. Okay. And you only get one skip. Once you use that one skip, you cannot skip any more questions.
Ooh.
And to my surprise, he didn't use any skips on his hot seat.
No.
And you can go
And they
check
got hot and heavy.
You can go check that out right now. Is it if you get a membership or a subscription to the Big Exclusive Network? It's $5 a month. It's less than the Starbucks coffee.
Give my $5.
Yeah, give my. I'm gonna kill you, nigga. My $5.
Give me my $5.
I definitely want to get Scooty on the hot seat. I think that'll be a dope fire ass episode. But I just shot mines because people kept pressuring me. Like, if you're gonna bring it back, you got to be the first person on the hot seat. So there it is. I'm on the hot seat. I brought in a dope co-host to interview me for my hot seat, and then I in turn interviewed her for her hot seat. Mines will be dropping tomorrow at 4:00 only on the Big Exclusive Network on the YouTube page. The only way to get it, the only way to view it is with a subscription. Like I said, it's $5 a month. Salute to everybody who already got their subscription. So with that being said, if you want to get on the hot seat, you can hit Ann up, because Ant clearly, as a host, can do hot seat interviews if you want. Scooty most certainly can do hot seat interviews if she want. And I'm sure she would be great at that. Like, I can only imagine.
Her hot seat would be
And
fire.
I promise I'll make sure I talk slower.
Yes, definitely. But for the most part, like, if anybody want to come on the hot seat, hit Ann up, hit Scooty up, hit me up. Our inboxes, the network's email is the real big exclusive at gmail.com if you want to join the hot seat. And again, the 2 trailers you about to see, or 2 teasers, is not even like the most difficult questions I got asked. But
shit,
I thought they was dope because people who've been a part of the network for a while, these are like insiders. So y'all gonna know immediately. Y'all not gonna know the answer I give, but at the same time, y'all gonna be like, damn, that's been in play for a long time. I definitely want to see the answers. So without further ado, trailer number 1.
We'll see.
You ready for round 2?
Fight.
Street fight.
Like we don't know some. What was it? Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
I keep thinking about Double Dragon. I don't know why that
Double
right there.
Dragon.
I don't know. It just sticks in my head. It just sticks in my head. So, all right. You ready, Shannon?
I am.
So let's start with question number 1. How many women's toes have you sucked?
Trailer number 2.
All right. So I figured this would be kind of the love relationship section. Okay. You ready?
Okay.
So I guess I'll save the deep question for the last one. What's one relationship you still replay in your head? And I mean intimate relationship that you still replay in your head.
That I still. So hold on. Give me a little more clarity. Intimate. Yeah, you see me stuttering and shit. Like,
wait.
again.
What do you mean by intimate? What do you mean by that?
You know what that remind me of, real quick? I came across the clip of Bill Clinton saying, "I did not have sexual relations with that woman,"
Yeah,
and
like,
then the next clip was, "I had sexual relations with that woman, Monica
But
Lewinsky, and I'm not proud of it."
he
Or
now,
he
like when Dave
loved her.
Chappelle said, "Oh, what the fuck talking about? Oh, you said relationship. Relationship.
Mm, what do you mean by?
now hold on. With that being said, every question is not like a sexual question, right?
For
You
sure.
get into those hard questions about family, work, social issues. It just depends on who's sitting down in front of you and how well you know them, or how much you don't know them. Really dictate the questions. Because if somebody know you like personally, those questions gonna hit a lot
It's a
different.
tough. It's a tough night.
Yeah, on
Exactly.
your ass.
But if they, it's also a tough night if they don't know you, because you open yourself up to any and everything, and you just don't know what's on that person's mind. And no, the double dragon we was referring to was the video game. Like
Oh,
Scooty out of pocket.
is that what the fuck that shit's called when you out here and we got like diarrhea, like we like sick from eating Chinese food or whatever? I'm tripping. It's some shit with dragon. I don't know.
I,
Now
I immediately thought of the video game.
I just
I've
know
never heard of that. What double dragon video game? What is that?
It's a movie too.
it is a movie. It was on
And you know,
Sega Genesis. It was on.
hey. Next week is my birthday. Next week is my birthday. I'm only 33. I'm not old like y'all. Okay, I'm sorry.
You know the
You
fuck.
might have been a little too young for Double Dragon, but
No facts, but it's not what you put in the chat. It's a video game. But with that being said, and thanks for letting me come up. The episode
not a
drop
problem.
tomorrow at 4 o'clock p.m. Please go grab your subscriptions right now, because right after I drop mines, I'm dropping Creamy's interview Saturday at 4 o'clock. So, and I'm gonna tell you this too. Angry OG is lined up to do his. You can only imagine how crazy that's gonna be. I got two other
You want to
dope.
talk about the butt hut?
Dog, first of all,
The what now?
yeah,
He had
but
a crib that they used to all bring shorties back to the crib, or they knew he had like a side crib. He called it the butt hut.
yeah,
Cause listen, if I need somewhere to take this shorty down. Oh yeah, just go to my other crib. Yeah,
You
it
know,
was.
this is why I be, accountability. Because bitch, what are you going to butt hut for? So you know what, Biggie, you right. Accountability. Because the butt hut. What do you mean, ma'am? Are you a chicken? You a bird? Hey,
yeah. It's some dope people lined up that already agreed to do an episode. I got DJ Truth, world famous DJ Truth from PCRadioLive.com, the biggest internet radio DJ and host from internet radio. And if you know anything about DJ Truth, he's got stories with strip. I'm gonna tell you this, because I worked at the same radio station, and he was hitting me up. He was like, "Big E, it's an event tonight. You trying to come out?" I'm like, "What's the event?" He said, "It's a bukkake." I said, "Man, I don't even know what that is, Truth. I'm cool. Like,
ooh,
I'll see you on the next one." And then when I finally first, and yes, there's video of this.
hey, send me
And
his IG.
what it was, I was like, goodness, I still wouldn't have went, because that's a little bit too much for me personally. But Truth got those kind of stories, and he actually has. Now I'm trying to get him to give me some of the videos so I can black some stuff out. But at the same time, I don't know if we could put that on YouTube and it stay up. That might have to be a Patreon exclusive. But he's agreed to do an episode of the hot seat, and that's gonna be crazy. So sit in the hot seat. I can't wait for y'all to host the hot seat. And with that being said, I'm out. Grab y'all subscriptions right now.
Immediately grab them. Look,
Immediately.
you
I
you
think I'm
you,
gonna
you might
go.
be doing a nice little intro or something for it, but don't. You put anything, they're gonna shut this page down immediately. What?
You know what? After this go, I think I'm gonna go back and rewatch mine because it was a time.
And
But
yours,
appreciate you coming through for the spotlight segment, big exclusive.
real quick, Scooty, I want it on the record. When we gonna film your hot seat?
Oh.
Woo! My people call your people.
know what? I need it in the next week and a half. I know next week.
It's crazy. My birthday coming up. Listen, we gotta figure something out. I got plans and things. I got
out the way before your birthday.
Listen, baby, it's already Thursday. We're within my 10-day radius of my birthday.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm finna leave. You see the dress? I'm not getting undressed. I'm finna go finish getting dressed and then I'm outside, baby. Hey, what are we?
On hood. But Scooty, as always, you be coming through in a clutch. Appreciate you setting time aside. Any words for the good people? Any last words for the good people?
I just want to point out that I'm not y'all some gaslighters. Number one, that's next week's a topic is gaslighters because y'all try. Oh, that's a video game. Da da da. It might be, but a double drag. If you Google double dragon vomit, Google it.
Yeah,
don't try to guess at me like I'm crazy.
You told me enough that I don't want to ever.
Yeah, it's terrible, and you've absolutely experienced it before. I didn't know her name for it, but it does. Oh, you've absolutely have had food poisoning. You in here just dying, just both ends going crazy.
Oh yeah,
anyway,
I've had that before.
It's called Double Dragon.
I didn't know.
Me neither. I learned that shit. I want to say like last year sometime, and I was like, oh, is that what that's called? Actually, it wasn't last year. It was a couple years ago. My first husband. Okay.
Oh shit. That was wild.
Bye.
As always, I appreciate y'all coming through. It was a great episode. Y'all furthered this conversation a lot more than what I thought. Y'all still be kind of scared to come up on the camera, but that's okay. But y'all know how I like to end every episode. Live every day like it's your last, but make sure you are prepared for tomorrow. God bless and good night.
Everybody at my house, but it's Crip style. Watch how I get about my house, y'all. Get out. Get the fuck up out my house, nigga. Get the fuck. Get the fuck. Get the fuck up in my house, nigga. Get the fuck up in my house, nigga. Nigga, quick, cut. Get the fuck up in my house, nigga.